My child, pay attention. Stop the rush of thoughts, the noise that fills your ears, and listen to my voice now. I know you have felt my presence in the quiet moments, in the nudge you ignored, the feeling you dismissed. But today, I speak with a clarity I have held for this precise moment. There is a danger gathering around you, my dear one, not with a shout, but like a silent shadow. It moves quietly, appearing ordinary, weaving itself into the everyday things you accept. It seeks to draw you away, bit by bit, from the path I set for you, weakening the light within you without you even perceiving its touch. I have come to show you the truth about this unseen struggle, to reveal the specific ways it works, and to guide you back to the firmness and peace you were meant to know. But for this to happen, you must allow my words to settle deep within you. Listen now, for I have much to share that is vital for your spirit. Recall moments from your recent journey, my dear one. How often did I nudge you, and you dismissed it as mere coincidence? Wasn't I present in the stillness before dawn, in the thoughts that troubled your sleep, or in the silent sorrow you held within? That was my nearness, always me, though you didn't see it. Your concerns weighed you down, lost in the world's noise, preventing you from hearing my quiet promptings within. Recall that sudden urge to pause, to shift direction, to turn away from a place without knowing why. My dear one, that was my hand, steering you clear of danger. I called to you even in the quiet. What seemed like a simple feeling was my care watching over you. That unexpected vision during sleep, which you thought was just thoughts passing, was me revealing what occurs in hidden spaces, in the dark corners. While you slept, troubles were taking shape, and I shielded you. Even when you weren't aware, I kept watch over you, for my affection for you runs deeper than you can grasp. Some look for me only in large displays or clear signs, but I also speak in calm times, in the simple things of each day. I speak in stillness, in small details, in something that touched you and brought tears. I speak in a word that arrived exactly when needed, in someone showing up simply to see how you were. Are you feeling fatigue from the load you carry and a feeling of absence that remains despite your abundance? That feeling isn't without reason, my dear one. It's your inner self reaching toward me. It's your soul gently calling to come back to where you belong, even as you show a strong front and act as if all is well. But today, I do not speak in whispers. Today I speak clearly, without delay. Pay close attention. I am here to help you turn away from a difficult path, and this isn't just about outward events that might occur. It's about something beginning within you, even if you don't fully perceive it. When you step away from me, when you drift apart, shadows begin to gather around you. It doesn't arrive with a shout. It comes looking ordinary, whispering, "This is temporary. It will get better. Nothing is wrong. You're all right." And suddenly you find yourself distant, held by false promises the world presents, bound by things that leave you empty. My dear one, listen to my voice again. You don't need loudness to hear me, only stillness and a willing spirit. Do not shut your spirit off now. This word is not to find fault. It is to bring you to safety. I have come to show you that a way forward still exists, that hope remains, that you can be complete, that you can find protection. On the outside, you may appear to manage everything, but you and I both know that is not the full picture. You sense that something is not right. You feel that something is amiss, that something is unfolding, and that you require assistance. That assistance is me, I am your aid when times are difficult. Hear what I say. What I speak now is only the beginning. As time moves forward, I will keep showing you what you need to understand. But I tell you clearly, you will only fully receive it if you stay close to me throughout. What lies ahead can truly alter your life's course. But for that to happen, you must stay present, with your spirit open, allowing me to guide you. Now tell me, my dear one, are you prepared to keep hearing what I have to tell you? For there is something deeply important you must grasp. Many of the difficulties you face arise because you depend solely on what is visible to your eyes. The greatest danger is not what faces you with noise, it is what arrives silently. It is what appears like daily life, what seems safe, what comes with false warmth and gentle talk, carefully concealed. And suddenly, you are held in pain. The trouble I wish to free you from has no fixed shape, no specific timing, makes no noise. It steps in softly through the main entrance and gradually draws you away from me, bit by bit. With small shifts that seem unimportant, with empty conversations, connections that take your calm, and decisions that feel minor, but lead you off your way. That circumstance you've endured for some time, that thing you've become accustomed to saying, "It's okay, I can handle it," is not well. What you consider your normal way is weakening you within. It is draining your energy, your joy, your confidence. And I witness this. I see everything, even what you keep hidden from your own sight. The shadow approaching is silent. It does not shatter things at once. First, it weakens your confidence. Then it lessens your hope, and finally it removes your true self. But I am present to prevent that from occurring. And I need you to grasp something further. Your hearing these words is no accident. It is your spirit that reached toward me, even if you were not aware. It is your silent sorrow that rose up, like a request for aid. So today I tell you with deep care, return to me. It is not too late. There is still time to set right what seems gone. I can still change your direction. I only need you to open the entrance to your spirit and let me come in. Because I am calling, dear one, I am calling with strength. There may come a day when you wake and scarcely recognize your true self, when you feel adrift and unable to sense my nearness as you once did. I'm sharing this with you now to remind you that the spiritual realm is not a distant idea. It's as real as the air you breathe. Even if you can't see it, you are already in the midst of an unseen struggle, a contest that plays out within your very heart. Every thought, every choice, every small step you take is observed from that spiritual dimension. You might not notice the tests that quietly surround you because your eyes can't perceive them. But I want you to know that I have already made a way to keep you safe. What matters most is this. I cannot bring you into that safety unless you willingly reach for me. So, when you feel a faint tug of uncertainty, when your sense of self wavers or you feel a void where my presence once lived, pause and remember that I am here. Allow me to guide you back before the darkness ever fully settles. I want to speak to you now so that, before you ever stumble, you'll hear my warning and remember my voice. I see you moving among people who wear pleasant faces, but privately hope to see you fail. Some conversations, some influences, and some situations have quietly slipped into your life. They look harmless, but they're clouding your mind, weakening your resolve, and leaving you vulnerable to trouble. You might dismiss it as no big deal, just a small misstep, a slight turning aside. But behind that tiny shift, there's a force working against you, aiming to ensnare you, confuse you, and make you wonder if I am still near. Know this, I have not left you. I am here now, reaching out to awaken your spirit and warn you before difficulty fully surrounds you. Pay attention. Take a moment, beloved, and really observe the path you're on. Notice where your steps lead, who walks beside you, which ideas you entertain, and what you've agreed to lately. Each of these things is either strengthening you or quietly draining your strength. Just because you don't see danger gathering doesn't mean it isn't closing in. Trouble is already trying to settle around you, but I am here first. Right now, you stand at a crossroads. You can keep pretending everything's fine, or you can stand up and turn back toward me. The deepest sorrow you could ever feel isn't losing what you own. It's losing the inner gifts I placed in you. The hope, the trust, the warmth, and the quiet peace I once nestled deep in your spirit. Listen closely, my child. There is still time. As long as you draw breath, there's a chance. And as long as a chance exists, there's freedom. But you must let me work in your life. You must choose to walk with me again. If as you hear these words you feel a heavy weight inside, a trembling or tears falling that you don't understand, know that it is my presence with you. I am right here, touching your spirit, revealing what is real and inviting you home. What I share with you now is hard to hear, but you need to know. You're edging too close to a dangerous cliff, closer than you realize. One wrong step, a single poor choice, a harmful thought you hide, could make you stumble badly. You may think you're just getting by, but the truth is you're barely holding on. And the longer you linger near that precipice, the more its darkness begins to feel normal. Have you noticed sometimes that the light in your spirit may have dimmed? You don't feel as centered, as certain of who you are. I'm here to remind you that you were made for something brighter. Step away from those things that weaken you. Turn your face back toward my light. Let me restore the clarity and strength you're losing. I am here, steadfast, patient, and ready to guide you back to the safe path. But you must choose to take that step. Whenever you're ready, reach out your hand, and I will pull you back before you fall. It is a dangerous place, and the dangerous place is not just a hard spot. It tricks you. It makes you think you're okay by yourself, just because you haven't fallen all the way yet. Don't hold on to talks that only increase your worry. Don't copy people who are just drifting and take guidance that doesn't come from me. Don't grow okay with having only small pieces. My beloved, you were not made to live near the edge, always close to trouble. My desire was for you to walk securely, on stable ground. Don't choose winding routes. Confined spaces where I cannot accompany you, for they contain what does not belong to me. I want to speak to you now so that, when the moment comes, you'll remember my voice before you drift toward what feels safe but really traps you. There may be mornings when you call out to me for help, asking me to keep you from harm, and then you find yourself slipping back into habits that feel familiar. Those habits promise freedom, but they're actually a hidden cage. A slow, silent erosion of your heart, even while everything seems fine on the surface. What pains me most is picturing you smiling outwardly while something inside frays. Hearing you say, "I'm okay," when deep down you are barely holding on. I'm already standing beside you, reaching out to steady your step and lighten your load before the weight becomes unbearable. I don't wait until you've tumbled off the edge. You weren't made to balance on a precipice. You were created to walk in light with a steady, quiet confidence. To stay in that brightness, you'll need to make a choice, a courageous decision to let go of anything that weakens you. You'll have to close doors that both of us know are best shut now, and choose whose guidance you'll follow, mine or the ceaseless noise of the world. When that choice arrives, I won't leave you alone. Ask me for strength and I'll grant it. Ask me for direction and I'll illuminate the path. But you must want to step away from the danger, because right now you're approaching a place where a small misstep could lead to a great fall. If you reach out, I will lift you back to solid ground before it's too late. Notice how easily you might begin to label the things that hurt you as ordinary, telling yourself it's just a rough patch, that you're simply going through something. But I want you to hear this clearly. That isn't normal, and it's a sign that something inside you needs attention. If you find mornings empty of joy, if you rise each day weighed down by a quiet ache and the feeling that a vital piece of yourself is missing, if you look in the mirror and barely recognize who you see, then don't dismiss it as life's unavoidable struggle. That unrest is your inner self calling out for care. So when you catch yourself trying to appear strong, to convince yourself and others that everything is fine, to keep pushing forward alone, pause and ask me to meet you in that stillness. The world might teach you to mask pain with a brave face, but I don't need a performance of strength. I want to heal the tender spots no one else can see, to remove the burdens no one else notices, and to restore your spirit in its hidden depths. But first, you must refuse to convince yourself that the things eroding your soul are harmless. If a relationship leaves you feeling wounded, if a pursuit exhausts your mind and steals your peace, recognize that it isn't serving you. I'm here now, quietly holding out my hand, so that when those tempting snares rise, you'll remember not to step into them. Whenever you feel the pull toward what seems familiar over what is true, reach for me, and I will keep you safe. I will set you free, and I will remind you of who you really are. That small misstep you view as insignificant, as if it holds little weight, is actually hurting your spirit. It is not a minor thing. Its effect is not brief. It is like something destructive, slowly draining your vitality. And I am here to remove all that from within you, to bring you back to a fresh state, to fill you with life where now there is only weariness, fear, and sadness. But you must stop accepting this constant ache as if it were your natural state. You must allow me to guide your path forward, child. If you continue to believe this state of emptiness and sadness is what you are meant for, you will sink further into hardship. And the worst part is you might begin to feel I am distant. But the truth is, I have been calling to you without pause. Think back. When did you last feel genuine gladness deep inside? When did true quiet settle over you? The state, my child, is not truly living. It is merely existing separate from me. It is not by chance that you hear this now. This is me speaking to you, calling you to step away from this pattern of harm. I want to give back the strength that the world has taken from you. Now, listen carefully. There are individuals close to you who seem pleasant, but their presence brings a subtle injury. Beloved, not all who are near you genuinely wish you well. I know this truth is difficult to accept, but often those around you can quietly lead you into trouble without you even perceiving it. The one who stands against me is cunning. He does not appear fearsome or hidden in shadow. Instead, he takes on the guise of a companion, a supporter, someone you feel you can rely on. Outwardly, he offers comfort, backing, and words that seem helpful, but his true purpose is to quietly erode your certainty, your peace, and your bond with me without you even realizing. You may not realize it yet, but some people you've let close are starting to shape your thoughts, your decisions, and your emotions. and you haven't noticed how quietly it's happening. Before you go any further, take a moment and ask yourself, who truly walks with me? Who genuinely rejoices when things go well for me? Who wants to see my connection with me grow stronger? You need to know that not everyone who says they care has your best interests at heart. Some, by their empty words or misguided advice, draw you away from me, even if they don't mean to. They may seem harmless now, but behind their friendly faces, there can be motives that chip away at your strength and your trust in my love. Understand this, my child. None of these people entered your life by accident. They are part of a larger struggle to pull you away from me, to steal your confidence and weaken your spirit. And even if you haven't realized it before, you've given them influence over your path. But you were never meant to walk alone or in isolation. I designed you for true connection, for friendships that build you up and encourage you to shine my light into the world. You must learn to discern which relationships genuinely help you grow, and which, perhaps out of their own pain or simply not knowing better, are dragging you toward trouble. Think about the conversations that feel innocent at first, the support that seems genuine. Notice how these people, the ones who may not even intend harm, are quietly robbing you of your peace, your confidence, and the person I created you to be. You are surrounded by influences that, even unknowingly, pull you away from your secure place in me. That is why I'm speaking to you now, with deep love and urgent concern. I do not want to see you stumble. I'm not asking you to shut yourself off from everyone. That is not my desire. What I'm asking is that you exercise extreme care in choosing who you let into the core of your heart. Guard your innermost thoughts and feelings, because not everyone who offers a smile truly values you. Some draw near out of self-interest or curiosity, not because they honor me or truly care for you. My wish is to protect you from hurtful words, from situations that mislead, and from relationships that fill your mind with lies disguised as truth. But I can only guide you if you're willing to receive my help, if you let me show you clearly who truly belongs close and who does not. Have you ever paused to consider how much the people closest to you influence what you think, how you act, and how secure you feel in my love? No one enters your life without changing you in some way. Either they help you move toward my light, or they slowly pull you toward darkness. Your innermost self is sacred territory. Anyone who treads there should honor me, support you when you falter, and point you back toward my path. Yet you've allowed people to slip past those boundaries, disturbing the balance I intended you to maintain. Ask yourself, why do I feel so uncertain, so unsettled, so lacking in purpose? It's because you're sharing your hopes and dreams with people who don't share them with you. It's because you're taking advice from those who don't know me, and someone who doesn't know me cannot lead you in the way that preserves your heart. Beloved, hear me when I say this. Not everyone is meant for deep closeness with you. Some connections have already served their purpose, and clinging to them only weighs you down. If you truly desire wholeness, you must learn to say no, to walk away from relationships that look harmless on the surface, but are unhealthy at their core. How can you tell who is good for you? Watch carefully. Notice who quietly celebrates your successes without expecting anything in return. Notice who uplifts you when you fall, who draws you closer to me by their words and by their walk. Those are the people I meant for you to find. They will be your support when doubts arise and will help you remember your true worth. So before you let anyone deeper into your life, pause and ask me to help you see clearly. I am here, ready to guide you into relationships that strengthen your spirit and steer you away from those that diminish it. Your journey matters deeply to me. Choose wisely whom you allow beside you, for that choice can transform your life, your surroundings, and your inner peace. If you desire particular types of individuals in your life, begin by embodying those very qualities yourself. Radiate strength, give freely of kindness, be someone who lifts others up. The spirit you send out is the spirit that returns to you. Where I am present within you, there is no place for connections that feel like a weight, that try to control you, or that drain your energy. Do not leave your inner self open to those who bring only hurt. My child, you are not required to walk alongside anyone who constantly makes you feel smaller. You don't have to stay tied to those who only appear when they need something, disappearing when you are the one in need. I created you for true connection, for companions who share the journey of your spirit, for being surrounded by those who hold you up, who value you even when you feel broken, when your strength is gone, when you feel completely empty. So come to me and ask for understanding, ask for clarity, and I will help you see. I will show you clearly who belongs close to you and who should have moved on long ago. I will soon make plain to you how things you ignore now can grow into something that truly causes you pain later. Have you noticed that difficulties rarely arrive without some sign? They usually begin softly, hidden, barely noticeable. Perhaps it's a troubling thought you think each day, telling yourself it's nothing, just a passing low mood. Perhaps it's a poor habit you repeat regularly, excusing it as temporary, something you can handle. Perhaps it's a poor choice you justify as just a learning moment or a single event. But I declare to you, with affection and assurance, that which you evade confronting today will become a significant burden tomorrow. My child, some conversations might seem harmless, yet they plant doubt in your spirit. Some people offer company, but their presence only pulls you away from the path I have set for you. Listen to the warnings. What you tolerate now for comfort could become your deepest sorrow later. This is why I urge you, stay aware, listen for my guidance. I do not want you bound to anything or anyone who takes away your inner peace, your trust in me, or the purpose I have given you. The liberation I provide commences when you decide to establish limits, and when you decide to journey alongside those who guide you closer to me. Your life will then start to shift in ways you may not even understand. The deepest wounds to your spirit do not happen suddenly. They build up slowly. They grow from the small compromises you make with your inner knowing, from the things you choose not to see, from what you keep putting off. They grow from that quiet voice inside saying, "Just wait, you'll deal with it later. But my dear one, let me tell you with all my heart, that later might never come. Do you truly believe that the deep sadness you hide will disappear on its own? That the heavy weight of bitterness in your heart will simply fade away? Or that the harmful connection causing you so much pain will improve if you just keep enduring it silently, holding back every tear, every difficult breath, every hurt? No, beloved, that is not how it works. All these are like small openings appearing, and each day you choose to turn away, to choose not to face them, those openings widen. And do you know what happens when warnings are ignored? Eventually, the hurt becomes normal. Your heart gets used to the ache, and your spirit learns to act as if it is thriving, while inside it slowly dims, losing its brightness bit by bit. I am speaking to you like this now because I do not want you to fall into that deep place of darkness. I cannot bear the thought of you becoming someone who just goes through the motions, having stopped truly living. How frequently did you distinctly perceive that something was amiss, yet you opted not to speak or take action? How many times did I give you clear signs that a change was needed, but you went on as if nothing was amiss? My child, that is a serious mistake, believing there is always plenty of time left, that another chance will surely appear. But time does not wait for anyone. The choices you make right now are shaping the journey you will take tomorrow. This is why I tell you, with a sense of urgency, with deep love, but also with resolve. Today is the moment to choose, to face what causes pain, to remove what is already unhealthy within you, to finally break free from everything that makes you smaller, tires you out, or pulls you away from me. Do not keep delaying the inner healing you need. Do not put off the forgiveness you know you must offer. Cease postponing the matters I have already instructed you to resolve immediately. Ignoring things is not trust, my child. Trust means finding the fortitude to gaze squarely upon what I am revealing to you. And always remember this truth. I only guide and correct those I love. And my affection for you is so immense, so truly profound, that I prefer to speak straightforwardly to you now at this precise instant through these words, rather than witness you later, feeling adrift and wounded, questioning, why was I not told? Thus I stand here, extending this warning once more. You know those times? When something deep inside you signaled that things were not right, that feeling that caused you to pause, that heaviness in your heart you could not name, that plan that unexpectedly did not work out, that message you expected that never arrived, that gathering that was suddenly canceled without a clear reason. My child, none of that was random chance. That was me. You have asked me to shield you. You've reached out for understanding. You cried out, requesting a sign, and I gave you one. I spoke to you, revealed what you needed, and kept you safe. But in the rush of your days, listening to everyone else, you almost didn't notice. I reach you in many ways, through the people who care for you, through quiet thoughts, through the events unfolding around you, and through the stirrings deep within your heart. Yet you often try to carry it all on your own, leaning only on your own strength. You don't leave space for me to step in. You don't invite my power to do what you cannot. Think back to those mornings when a heaviness pressed on you, and you shrugged it off. Recall the times when an inner sense whispered that something felt off, but you brushed it aside as mere worry. Remember how someone who loves you quietly warned, "This doesn't feel right," and you still went ahead. If you aren't careful, you'll become so focused on solving everything yourself that my voice will grow faint to your ears. Don't let that happen. Notice the weight before it settles too deeply. Honor that still, small concern before it's dismissed as nothing. When friends caution you or when your spirit tugs you aside, pause and listen. Invite me in. I'm here ready and waiting to do what you simply cannot do alone. My dear one, you often felt the time was right to let something go, yet you held on tight. You knew a shift was needed, but you worried about what you might lose. You saw the danger in the path ahead, but you walked it anyway. Still, through all of it, I never turned away from you. I kept speaking. My direction kept appearing, even when you chose not to see. The truth is, my child, you could have avoided much struggle if you had paid attention earlier, if you had asked for my understanding first, if you had relied on me before facing the same difficulties again and again. But I do not blame you. I am not here to find fault. I am here to help you see clearly, because I am still guiding you. my leadings are still present. And you may inquire, how can I discern your guidance? This is achieved by silencing the world's distractions, reducing the influence of things that draw you away, and attending closely to the subtle movements within you. It means coming back to talking with me, returning to my written truth, being where I am welcomed and not ignored. It means choosing friends who show my nature and softly moving away from those who exchange my presence for their own pride, empty activities, or temporary pleasures. For hear this clearly, I have always been communicating with you without fail. You just stopped hearing me. But there is still time. You are welcome back. Now I need you to grasp a crucial truth, one you may not have considered. Not every path that appears favorable originates with me. Trust me when I say the one who opposes me doesn't make a grand entrance. No, he creeps in by drawing you with things you truly desire. He doesn't push. Often he doesn't need your consent. He comes in because you created a space for him. He looks like an opportunity you hoped for, a supposed blessing, a quick fix that seems divinely given. But it is a trap. Perhaps you've known this. That offer that seemed perfect, but pulled you from relying on me. That person who showed up like a gift, but left you feeling hollow inside. That way that suddenly opened up, but going down it stole your peace. Listen closely, my child. Not every door that appears is one I opened. Not every step up comes from me. Not everyone who speaks well of you is truly supporting you. And I tell you more, the enemy observes you carefully. He notices what grabs your attention, what attracts you, what moves your feelings. When he feels you are weak in spirit, when you talk to me less, when your reliance on me wavers, that is exactly when he offers you what you desire most. But it comes with a price, a heavy weight. Have you seen how some opportunities show up so fast, giving you little space to stop, ask me, or think them through? That is the strategy, to upset your steadiness, to make you decide based on how you feel instead of what you know inside. When you follow your feelings, my child, that is when you wander off course. You start being with people who seem pleasant but leave you feeling tired inside. You get involved in things that look like wins but slowly shrink your inner being. You say yes to offers that feel like prizes but lead you away from the path I wanted for you. This occurs because you didn't ask me for advice. You decided to go after what you could see, forgetting that human wants can lead you wrong. And only I see past what your eyes can grasp. Every time you decide without listening for my direction, you risk walking into traps made with care. These traps don't look dangerous. They feel like links. They don't come with loud alarms. They arrive with comforting talk. They don't hurt right away. They give temporary ease. But in time, the price becomes clear, and that's when you come to me asking, why did this happen? And now I answer, it happened because you didn't stop, because you hurried forward, because you exchanged what endures for what felt urgent in the moment. But hear this, my child, I am still present, calling you to stay close to me. There is still time. Hope remains. Next, I will share what happens within you when you enter these unseen traps, how a silent pain begins, growing deeper and wider until it becomes a sadness that leads to hopelessness. And as I tell you this, my dear one, I want you to understand something else. I intended for you a life beyond just getting by, beyond broken feelings, beyond shallow promises. I invited you to a full and whole life, where your spirit finds peace and your deepest longings match my plan. This is why I softly encourage you now to stay close to me. Because close to me, you will discover real peace, clear direction, and a lively way of being. Don't continue on your own. Don't carry weights I have already taken away. My child, you've shown a happy look outside while feeling shattered inside. You've gotten used to saying, "I'm fine," even when your inside feels broken apart. Let me ask you this. How long will you quiet that soft call coming from deep inside you? Something within you feels like it takes your breath. You try to hide it with busyness, with surface conversations, or many distractions. But when circumstances grow still, when evening arrives and you rest your head, your innermost being cries out. It calls with a pain you cannot even identify. It is a weight you cannot see, a sadness you cannot name, a constant pull that stays with you, uses up your strength, and leaves you empty. I see, my precious one, that you have tried to handle these weights on your own. You've tried to push them off, carry them quietly, fill your hours to forget. But you haven't found ease that way, have you? Your spirit doesn't need things to keep it busy. It yearns for healing. That deep repair, my child, isn't found in fast solutions, encouraging words, or easy advice. No, that healing comes from being close to me. Only I can reach into the unseen parts of you, the silent places where hard times stay, where past wounds live, and where times you wish were erased still hold influence. You've carried certain difficulties as if they were your very self. But hear this clearly. What you have been through is not who you truly are. The weight you bear, the strain, the tears held back, that is your deepest being reaching for me. It is your spirit longing to return to your rightful place near me. This is why nothing else brings you fulfillment. Not your work, not achievements, not approval, not things you own, not even relationships with others. Everything feels empty. Everything feels not enough, because only I can fill the vast space you sense within. Ignoring the quiet knowing I placed within you steers you away from the path I intended. You were not created to shrink back, settle for little, or merely exist unnoticed. Your design was for a full life, marked by peace, clear purpose, and a sure sense of self. This fullness comes when you release your grip and lean on me, when you stop shouldering every weight by yourself. There is no need to constantly project an image of capability. You don't have to prove to anyone that you handle everything flawlessly. I am present with you now, and I hear your voice even when others fail to, even when your emotions feel like a knot. Allow the tears if they must come. Let them fall as I hold you close. Weep aloud if you must, but ensure your lament is directed towards me. That deep cry rising from within you, my dear one, I heard it before you uttered it, and in this very instant, I am here to answer. Remember times you reached out and found empty space, days you simply needed someone to listen, but everyone seemed distant. Moments when even those who claimed to care turned away, changed the subject, or simply left. Understand this truth. In that precise moment you felt completely alone, I was there. Though you couldn't hear me, I breathed peace into your soul. I was with you in the heart of your pain. You thought you were entirely on your own, yet I was holding you near. I saw everything. I saw the confidence that was betrayed, the sharp judgments, the silence that hurt more deeply than words. I saw you feeling forgotten, not valued, lost in a crowd. I saw you waiting for a simple sign that never arrived. When you longed for comfort, no one gave. When you faltered and no hand reached out to support you. But I was there. Even when others averted their eyes, I kept my focus solely on you. Do you know why? Because I am the one who shaped you. I am the everlasting one who never leaves you. I am not like people. I do not leave when things are incomplete. I do not step back when difficulties appear. I do not stop caring for you just because you have faltered. Truly, my dear one, it was precisely when you stumbled that I drew even closer. When you felt you could fall no further, I reached down to you. When you wept softly, I was right there beside you, surrounding you with my presence. Relationships between people can change and lessen, but I remain unchanging. Even if you lose sight of me, if you seek distractions elsewhere, if you wander away, I am still here. And my being here is not an obligation. It comes from my profound love. For I have known you fully, from before your life began. Amen.